Hey, what's up guys? Nick Rothwell here. Hope you're living the dream. Question of the day number 5 today comes from about a Brazilian HSC students. It's a question we get all the time, and it is, how can I maximize my time? Because if you're doing the HSC or year 11, you're going to know that it's all about time management, right? You can know a whole lot of stuff, you can be a pro at writing essays, but if you have no time management skills, you're really going to struggle to get anything done. So I've got 5 tips for you to manage your time better, put them into play today, be more productive in what you do. Number 1 is use a diary. That's so crucial. There's a reason that schools give them out to you at the start of each year, and that's because they want you to use them, right? Put everything in there that you need. Put your assessment dates, your homework tasks, every single thing you need to remember, put in your diary. I bought a Moleskine diary my first year out of school, and I've done that every year since then. And I'm now at the point where if I don't have my diary, I actually have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. If I leave it at home or lose it somewhere, I kind of freak out because that has everything I need to be doing. And look, I'm just not good with the tech stuff, so I don't put it in my phone. I write it down in my diary, and without that, I'm lost. So look, diaries are so important. Depend on it, use it so you can keep track of everything you need to do. Super important. Number 2 is use technology. Now, I know I just said I'm not very good with phone stuff. I'm trying to get better. But if you have an iPhone or really any phone, use the reminder setting to create reminders for yourself for things you're going to need. If you have an assessment task coming up in 2 weeks, create a reminder for 1 week before, and then maybe 3 days before, and then the night before, just to make sure you're totally on top of all those kind of benchmarks you need to do. It's really, you don't want to be that guy who's up at 2 a.m. the night before an assessment task trying to get it done, because that will not be your best work. If you can manage your time really well, it'll make a huge difference to the quality that you produce. Number 3 is use a study planner or a study timetable, whatever you want to call it. During exam periods, it's really important that you have a study planner worked out, because otherwise it can be very likely that you're actually going to miss out on content you need to revise. Study planners are simple, right? Write down all your modules for every subject. So for example, English, write down your 4 modules. Maths, write down all the subjects you need to revise. Biology, all the modules, that kind of thing. And then list them in terms of priorities in which you need to get them done. Then simply make blocks in your week in terms of when you're going to get them done. Do this ahead of time so you know that you're going to have time to get everything done. I've seen too many students over the years not do this, and then it gets to the end of the week and they realize they haven't actually had time to revise something before an exam. It gets really messy. Study planners are hugely beneficial come exam time. Make sure you use them. Number 4 is this: prioritize your study time. If you want more time to get stuff done for school, just make sure your study time is a priority. Often I'll sit down with students and they'll be like, I'm exhausted, I can't get anything done, I don't have any time to get it done. And I'll say, look, I hear you, but what did you do yesterday? And they'll be like, I watched 3 seasons of Orange is the New Black, right? And that's where their time goes, and it just sucks it up. They need to have the discipline to sit down and prioritize that study. If you want to get anything done, you have to work on your priorities. Your teachers will probably say that for ages, your parents probably say it all the time. Make sure you master your priorities and put studying first if you want to get good results. My last point, number 5, is quite a simple one. Let's just revise real quick. So we've got use a diary, use your phone, use a study planner, prioritize, and number 5 is make sure every study session is productive. Don't waste time. Don't get distracted. If you go into that study time and it's not productive, there's no point in having it. It is a huge waste of your time. Get in the zone, focus in, watch my other videos on how to create that perfect study space so you can make sure you are in the zone every time. Just make it count. That's another huge chewing of time if your study sessions are not productive. Make sure they are, make sure they count. You guys are awesome. Hope that helped. See you tomorrow.